G'day everyone, Gareth here from Organic Growing Melbourne. Today we're going to do some potato harvesting. I've already harvested some a couple of days ago and I've replanted some more about a week ago. So this particular box here, which I did a video on how to grow potatoes in a raised garden bed. So I've harvested this one and I got a bumper crop out of that. That's the bucket here actually, and we got some really good potatoes out of it too. And this was actually full to the top. The neighbours got a heap of them, and I've kept enough here for us. And obviously harvesting these ones as well, we're going to get another bucket full, I hope. I've also been harvesting the potatoes I planted in the bags. And I was a bit disappointed because I think I put about 4 seeds in each bag, and unfortunately I don't think I'm getting enough in the bags. I'm not too sure why. I mean, there's 1, 2, 3, there's 4 plants in this one. These ones I've harvested, I've emptied them up. The potatoes actually were only really from about this level up, nothing really below it, and I planted them really low. So they've shot up, and then they've produced potatoes from about this point up, so about quarter of the way. Where although the one in the raised garden bed has not produced really many potatoes at the bottom, they've definitely produced a lot more. When you plant 10 or 12 potatoes into one of these, so there was 10 to 12 in there, 10 to 12 in there, and 10 to 12 in there seeds, and you get a full bucket load, then that's a good crop. So we're going to have a look. This is a different variety of the one I've got in the bucket, but we're going to have a look at these ones now. So the first thing I do is I just pull all these plants out. Oh, nearly fell over. And this is all stuff that was I planted in the stuff from the tip, the mulch from the tip. I think we're going to get a fair bit out of this. Just looking at what I'm pulling out of the, even more shooting up. So I'm guessing some of these have started to seed as well. I am noticing a lot of pretty weird shaped ones out of these, but that'll all go into the compost bins in between all my fruit trees there. So yeah, these are definitely a potato that's reseeded. Yeah, I could leave them in, but I'm going to be digging in this so much they're going to get damaged anyway. So I'll grab the bucket and I think we'll start filling this one up as well. Fill this up to the top. I might go the other side so I'm not falling in holes. Look at that. That could have been the seed actually. So we'll see what we get out of this. So in the raised garden bed, I'll just start digging into the one corner. I think that's a seed as well, those two. I can't remember any of the varieties I've planted. See, it's all... They probably should have come out about a week ago. A lot of small ones. These ones that are green would have been just poking out. And they go green when the sun hits them. We don't want those ones. A lot of little tiny ones though. We don't want to keep them, I think. Look at this one. It's gonna be hard to peel, isn't it? See how it's a bit green on the top because it was just slightly exposed. I mean, seriously. What the hell? Look at that. That is one odd shaped potato. I might get my fork and just start. It's gone a bit hard here, so I'll just get my fork. Bear with me. So the soil's got pretty hard here, so I'm going to use my fork here. Ooh, look at that. I think we're getting up to another seed potato here. And it's going to be obviously a rotting one. Definitely a lot of worms in here. Just this stuff from the tip has just got so solid, I can't really break into it. Damaging potatoes doing it too. What I'll do is I'll just pause this. I don't want to bore you with all this digging through this mulch, and we'll come back and I'll just show you the end harvest. Alright, so I've just turned all this and we've almost filled the bucket here. So it was probably about half of a bucket load, which is a bit disappointing because this raised bed here produced a lot more potatoes than this one. This one being the stuff from the tip, this one being like a potting mix, like a organic, just a cheap organic potting mix. And that one seemed to produce a lot more fruit. Now I did notice with the stuff from the tip here, although it still made me fairly average harvest, this did seem to clump like this and get quite solid, and maybe that was restricting any sort of tubers to be able to grow. Would I use the stuff from the tip again? Look, probably not, but it is the cheapest alternative. I've used all this particular stuff in all the raised garden beds for all the fruit trees out the front. Literally, I don't know, I must have had at least 25 to 30 metres of this stuff put around my yard to sort of give it that first, just to give it a start with some nice organic matter which breaks down obviously into this beautiful soil, and then mulch it. But look, if you wanted to do it on the cheap, yeah, it can be done, and you can grow potatoes and get a medium sort of harvest, but obviously it's a lot more effective in this looser type potting mix. So there we go, there's my potato harvest. I'll do the bags soon, and then I've got these ones here that have just popped up on their own. Alright, thanks for watching everyone, I'll see you in the next video. See ya.